Hey guys, this is Vice from Vaishais. So we were looking into few of the test PDFs which we have. So one important thing is like whether we need to do older current affairs or not, because students have this doubt like should we focus only from 2018 January, or should we do 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old. So this also in multiple videos we have told that UPSC doesn't have any fixed timeline of from where it can ask or up to where it can ask. Okay, in the last video I told you like while showing the April 2019 PDF, UPSC can ask up till May mid. Okay, because there have been questions in the past when you see in the exam hall, it has been a current affair which just happened 2 weeks back. Okay, so that much recent it can come. At the same time, UPSC have also asked, which is like 2 to 3 years old. Okay, they can ask a summit. Okay, just a statement. It's not like a full question will be based on that, but it's a three-statement question. But one statement you should have the knowledge of something which which happened 2 3 years back, a summit or a theme of a event, or something like it is the as I told it might be something which is repeating now. Okay, or maybe repeating 2019 or 20. Okay, like the first summit happened in 2016-15 or something, and the second is happening now, so that way that becomes important. Okay, so it's just like asking the origin of something. Okay, so and there are some events which like this El Nino and all. El Nino is not like it is happening every year. Okay, El Nino is a thing which happened 2015-16. Okay, and it has been happening, so that whole phenomenon becomes important. So now because it's not coming in news, we may not cover it in the recent current affairs. Okay, or in the geography conceptual thing, it might not be there in that much detail. But if it happened in news, that time when we prepared the MCQ, it might be covered in detail. Okay, so that is what we wanted to show you here. So this is the PDF which you see on screen. It is the current affairs 2016 to 18 compilation, which we have 10 sets. Okay, which is also part of the 65 test which we offer to students. So other than this, there are 55 tests. Okay, so this 10 test is compiling current affairs from August 2016 happening to May 2018. Okay, that means till last year's prelims. Okay, that was the compilation that time which we did. So that we have again, it's not like we prepared at that time and left it after May 2018 also. Now we have again taken the solution document, and then we have updated for recent things also related to that. If a summit happened again or something in after May 2018, we have updated that also in the solution document. So this document, it doesn't mean it is very old or it is bad. Okay, it is not needed for UPSC. It is much very important, very much relevant. That is why it is included in the package for 2019. The same thing, the same questions can be used for 2020 exam also. Okay, because the static part of the current affair happening will be covered here. Okay, it's not like something like someone inaugurated or asking the person's name. We don't ask like that. We will ask only the static part of the thing which came in news. That means it becomes important for your future, all your prelims. Okay, and the explanation which we give will be in such a way that it will be helpful for mains also. So now we'll show this video, we'll just go through maybe 5 questions. I'll show you of the first 5 questions of the set 1. Okay, that means as I told, 1000 MCQs are there, 10 sets. MCQ 1 to 5 I'll show you. Okay, so here the question PDF. First is the El Nino. During El Nino, the waters of which ocean is generally heated up? Okay, Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic. So it's like a very simple one, but the answer I will show you. That's the first question. Second question, recently in Siberia. Recently means it happened at that time. Okay, 2016-17 in Siberia, melting permafrost released anthrax that had been frozen in the carcass for decades of which animal? So something the carcass of some animal. Okay, that time when this permafrost melted, the anthrax got released from that. Okay, so which animal are we talking about? So you know it's something in the polar region. So is it polar bear, mammoth, reindeer, or Arctic hounds? Okay, so that's the second question. I'll show you the answers. Okay, now third question, scientists have discovered a species, okay, Gymnothorax indicus, from the northern Bay of Bengal along the West Bengal coast. Which of the following are true? Okay, so these are 3 statements. Okay, one is a new species of eel, that's a snake-like fish. Second, eels are found mostly at the bottom of both rivers and seas. Okay, so scientists believe that these newly discovered species may contribute to food security in the future. So eel, okay, a particular kind of fish, whether these 3 statements are true. Okay, and fourth question, National Dairy Development Board. Okay, about that, it is like introduce something called gift milk scheme. So the 4 statements are whether that body is a statutory body and under that particular act, then the CSR funds are going to be used for this thing. Then the milk products will be given 1/3 the normal rate for this under the scheme. Okay, gift milk scheme, and the supply of this thing will happen only through dairy cooperatives. Okay, 4 statements. Now, the fifth question, last question, which I will show you today. FMD Mukt Bharat. So, FMD is foot and mouth disease. So, foot and mouth disease in India has been recently funded with 100 crore. So, which ministry has done it? So, it's a very simple, straightforward question. If you have read the article, you can do it. Or if you know what is foot and mouth disease, you can do it. These are the 5 questions. Now, I'll exactly show the answers for this thing. Okay. So, like this, I'll try to make videos for few MCQs, but I cannot make it entirely also because of the fact that it's a paid course and students are learning from it by enrolling to it. Okay. So just wanted to show you why it is important, okay, and how the explanations will help you, okay. So El Nino, okay, El Nino is the Pacific, okay, where in the Pacific? In the central or eastern equatorial Pacific, okay. If I read through everything, it will take time, but I'll tell you. El Nino is the warm phase of the El Nino southern ocean. ENSO is something which already UPSC have asked, okay. So it's between the entirely in the Pacific, okay, central and eastern central equatorial Pacific. I think 2017 prelims UPSC put it like between the Pacific and the Indian Ocean, and that because of that reason that statement was wrong, okay. It should be Pacific and Pacific only, okay. So and so what it is like, it is that cycle, okay, warm and cold temperature in the sea. So if I tell you this much theoretically, you won't understand. If you see the picture, it will be more clear, okay. First, that graph kind of thing which you see, that is actually the times when El Nino happened, okay. So if you see up till 2015 it is there. So it is one compilation of from 1900s. So that's also one thing which UPSC will ask, okay, they will ask like it happened for the first time in 1965 or something. This is actually taken from a newspaper only. So this is very basic things. The UPSC don't want to check whether you know the exact year or not. They are just checking whether you know like it is a phenomenon which is happening since 100 years. Okay, so that is the only fact you need to understand from that graph. Then again, if you see here, the warming up of the Peruvian coast near South America, okay, the equatorial current, the red color which you see there, it is warming up, and that is why there it will the pressure difference will come, temperature difference will come, and it will have an impact in the Indian coast as well, okay. Here what happens is, here the rainfall will increase, okay, here rainfall will increase, and meaning here low pressure will be there, okay. In the Australian side it will be high pressure. So what happens is, in Indian side the monsoon will get affected, and then rainfall will be weakened. So El Nino time India will not have good rains, it will have drought condition. That is the concept. So this is the pictorial representation of that, okay. Same way the other graph, La Nina, which is the opposite of that, where there is red color which you see, the warmness is going towards the Australian side, okay. So there now it will be low pressure, and that will help the or aid the monsoon which is happening in the Indian side, okay. So that way India will have heavy rainfall. So that is how El Nino and La Nina are different. Okay, I'm not explaining full concept, but the picture will be enough. If you have at least studied something about El Nino, you will be now clear. Okay, and what is the meaning? Like, what is El Nino? Like, it's a boy, it's a La Nina is a girl. That's the theoretical word meaning or literal meaning. Such every detail is there. So this one concept is like helping you answer any kind of question which comes in El Nino or La Nina. Okay, that is the first thing. Pacific Ocean warming up. Now second one that permafrost is actually reindeer. Okay, reindeer. What happened? So here what happens is, it's not the animal thing or the news which is important. It is what can UPSC ask from that, okay. So here actually the location where this permafrost melting happened, okay, global warming is happening, ice is melting, so different things are happening. So here in the news, one place was Yamal Peninsula, okay. Here red color, if you see, long buried corpses of reindeers on Yamal Peninsula uncovered as Russia's permafrost melt. So here if you see, it's a Kara Sea and Gulf of Ob. So that particular place becomes important, okay. So here if you see, Yamal Peninsula and Gulf of Ob is right next to that, okay. To the right of that, Kara Sea. Here if you see, the zoomed out picture of that is here in the right picture, okay. So again, it's Yamal Peninsula, Gulf of Ob and Kara Sea. This is the three important place names which becomes important from this particular question, okay. Ultimately the question is just the melting, and anthrax was released, so it is like fatal, and it is going to impact the climate more, okay, or the people around more, okay. Third one, eel. So what is eel? The picture you see, it is something like this, okay, snake like fish, okay. So the statements here 1 2 3, all three are true, okay. And the name Gymnotheres indicus we have given because so the UPSC has started asking that also, meaning in the question they will not directly keep the animal species name, they will give the scientific term. So you should understand that this was a thing which came in news. So Gymnotheres indicus was there in the Bay of Bengal coast, okay, and it is edible, okay. So that is why food security it will ensure in the future, and it is found in both rivers and seas, okay. The eel, it's not like this particular thing, but the concept, the eel generally it will be there either in the sea or the river, okay, in water bodies. So the three statements are true. First is it's a snake like fish, second it is there in both rivers and sea, and third it is there like ensuring the food security in the future because it is edible, okay. So this is the single news, it came in Hindu, okay, that time. Each news link is there, so you can confirm whether it is like valid question or not. Everything will be there from August 2016 to May 2018, okay. Even in the 2019 current affair, we have the exact news links and PIB links. Now gift milk scheme, okay, gift milk scheme. So here 4 statements are there. Here the third statement alone is wrong, okay. Why? Because it is telling it would give it 1/3 the price, the milk products, okay, but it is actually given for free, okay. That is what gift milk, okay. We are gifting the milk free only through dairy cooperatives. So that is fourth statement is true, and the first statement is true because it is a statutory body, and the second statement is also true because it is using the CSR funds, okay. So detailing you can pause and read, but it is actually what the 4 statements will give you the whole idea, okay. Whatever is red highlighted is what is explaining those points, and then it is a central sector scheme of the Ministry of Agriculture, okay. So that is a different thing, okay. National Dairy, if you see the last 2 lines, National Dairy Plan Phase 1, okay, that one is a central sector scheme of the Ministry of Agriculture, okay. So this whole thing is explaining you that full body related thing. Now nothing else can be asked from this, okay. So that is how we design the answer document. Now the last question for today, fifth one. FMD Mukt Bharat to eradicate foot and mouth disease in India has been recently funded with 100 crore by its Ministry of Agriculture. Okay, so what the disease is? It's a viral disease. Okay, the first line, if you see the last word, it's a viral animal disease affecting all susceptible cloven foot animal. Okay, so ICAR is related to this body. Okay, and then these are different places, like where it is there, how many states. If you see 13 states are there, so these are very basic things about that disease. So if at all you basically have to ask, it's like only two things, okay, whether it's a viral or bacterial disease, who is the ministry related to it, and what is India's plan. Okay, so India's plan is to eradicate it. Okay, and 100 crore has been invested. So this is the overall thing. Okay, so this is how we have designed every MCQ. Okay, so it becomes important for you to do current affairs, because old current affair tests are also covering static portions which are taken from the genuine PIB links or Hindu links only. Okay, so this is one way of showing you like how important the current affairs is. Maybe I'll make more videos showing more samples from different tests, but as of now, I'll wind up this video because I don't want to make it lengthier. Hope you got the point of how it's important. So thank you and have a nice day.